So how old are you now?
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
So 21, what do you want to be at 30?
Fuck.
But I like the way you move me. I like the way you take me out. Here in the dark, you fool me. Stuck in the days and I can't get out.
Business mentors said, like, a couple billionaires that he's met, they're just normal people that are incompetent, almost incompetent in everything except the one area where they're really good.
Mm.
And that's why they're billionaire.
It's true though. It's, yeah, as I say, I mean, the more successful people I get exposed to, yeah, there's a cost for every strength.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder that, like, what is your measure of success?
Mm.
Is that a reflection of the people that are the pinnacle, you know, like
Mm.
billionaires and multimillionaires?
Mm.
Are they the ones that have the imbalance? Is there a sense where, because we used to structure it in sales as we had 4 categories of goals. You had personal, finance, business, and health.
Yeah.
So your business, you could have majority of your focus.
Mhm.
You could have like 3 priorities and then 1 you just focus on.
Yeah.
And then with the others, you just choose the most important. So sure, they're imbalanced,
Yeah.
but you're still doing enough of it so you can maintain and feed the business. Because if you're burning out and you're not doing constant like constructive rest,
Mm-hmm.
your business is gonna suffer because it's a reflection of you.
Mm.
So I wonder, like, it's imbalanced,
Mhm.
but it's consciously imbalanced. So
Yeah.
you realize how little effort you put into something, but you find the 80-20 in it.
Exactly, yeah. I was talking to one of the co-founders of the software company I interned at, and one thing he said was, like, I asked him, what would be something you would have done when you were my age, like 21 or 22, and he said I would have exercised a lot more because you lose a lot of efficiency, like eating crap food and like feeling like the loss of energy. So exercising could be not just to look good, but to also be more efficient. And you can go to the gym in order to be more efficient and be more efficient and disciplined throughout the day. And that could be the goal of going to the gym, not just health. And if you have like 1 or 2 things that you're focusing on and you're doing all the other things to complement them, like in the gym we call them auxiliary exercises. So your exercise, like the bench press, might have a sticking point. You might have like a problem like getting the bar up when it's really close to your chest. So then you'll do a special exercise where it only focuses on that part. So that would be an auxiliary exercise. So if I'm working on my discipline or working on my ability to work like 12-hour days, I would also maybe like go for runs just to make sure my heart and lungs are in order, my cardiovascular system's in order, and I can work those 12-hour days properly because I'm putting myself under healthy stress so my body adapts.
It's a good viewpoint to have, but the most effective I've been in business has been those times where I did an energy cost and energy benefit. I never exercised for health. I only exercised to clear my mind or feel a certain way. And every single food I put in my body, I'd be conscious of the effect because my income was a derivative of how well I feel and how creative and flow I am. So I'd break it down. I even just ate peanut butter sandwiches every day for like 2 years, not because it was a health thing, but because it kept my nervous energy at bay because I was maintaining my sugar levels. And then also I couldn't eat too much of it because it was so shit, so I wouldn't get tired. So I did that for like a year and a half, just peanut butter sandwiches every day for lunch. Same breakfast smoothie, because I could drink that and it wouldn't like be too much of a digestion cost. And then at night I'd eat a lot, patch it all up. So I wonder that as well, and that's the thing, the problem as well, you don't want to focus too much on your strength in the same sense. So in basketball, I'd seek those players out. I'd analyze them as they're coming towards me. Do they have a favorable side, and is it predictable? And the strength makes you predictable, and it makes you rigid against change. So what you want to do is still balance the weakness, but focus on the strength. but balance the weakness in enough sense that you don't have to outsource it.
Yeah.
Because I notice a lot of business partners after 2 years, there seems to be a conflict and there's a trust issue, and that's where they get betrayed and hurt in a long way. So if you understand what your partner's doing enough, that you're not outsourcing completely, that's harder for them to rip you off, and then also you obviously your balance sheet's going to be a lot better because you can do those things. That's what I would say.
Fair.
So, so how old are you now?
21.
21. So 21. What do you want to be at 30?
Fuck. What I'll say is Warren Buffett has like an exercise that I don't know if he's the one who made it, but I heard he was. He got people to write down 20 goals in their life, just 20 goals that they want to achieve by the time that they die, and rank them in order of importance. 1 is the most important, 20 is the least important. So like it takes some time to think of 20 things, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I went to a self-development conference and the speaker said, okay, write down 20 things. Gave us like a decent chunk of time to write them down. So you really think about it, you write them down, you're like, oh, like, by the time it came to the 15th thing, I was like if I was writing more, it'd just be bullshit. So like, he was like, okay, sweet, everyone done? Yes, everyone's done. And he's like, okay, now fuck everything except for the top 3. Like, draw a line after the top 3, and these are the only things you can focus on. Everything else will hold you back. And that was like pretty eye-opening. I was like, wow, fuck, like, and I actually, like, luckily I really took that exercise seriously, and I put effort into it. And the 3 goals that I'd written at the top were the most, like, the ones that stood out to me the most, like, overall. And if I could achieve those 3 goals, that would be my life.